what does it take to get Gen Z actually voting in city council primaries and state rep primaries? Is it giving them more technological tools? Is it more information? What would do it? Evelyn, go ahead.
Well, I would say the first thing that I was thinking of as you were talking about, mobile voting and what would get us more engaged is my journey to come and vote over the last two cycles of voting. So I couldn't figure out, and I was really confused. I'm speaking as someone who...
You're pretty smart. Let's just establish it. I've talked to you enough to know you're genuinely pretty smart.
Yeah, thank you. And, I'm also speaking as someone who worked a lot in voting engagement and registered to vote. So this is a little bit of an embarrassing, thing to admit. But I was the website and the process of getting my absentee ballot when I was at college and I wanted to vote. Not only was it confusing, but also like I had a lot of friends who didn't even get their ballots. It was a really crazy process.
Yeah.
And
that's why vote by mail sort of isn't the solution.
I had a friend, I go to school up in Boston. I had a friend who requested her mail-in ballot from Florida in September, and it arrived in April.
Right.
Sorry,
so then it's like,
it's insane.
So then it's like, what's the point, And I feel like I'm someone who made an effort to vote. And so I actually ended up going home. I ended up traveling home, voting, and then traveling back to school because it was just,
And what election was that for?
I did that for the previous congressional, I believe it was the previous gubernatorial election in New York State.
Okay.
And I also did that in the last presidential election.